Hello, and welcome back to our show. Today, we're taking a closer look at a powerful skill, thinking in English. This isn't just for advanced learners. It's a tool anyone can use to get better, faster. Thinking in a new language changes everything. When you translate in your head, you're using two parts of your brain, one for your language and one for English. This makes you slow. But when you think directly in English, you use just one part of your brain. And this makes you faster and more natural. You'll feel more like a native speaker. So how can you start doing this? Let's get into the details. Tip 1. Label everything and go beyond simple words. The first step to thinking in English. It is to create a direct link between an object and its English name, without your native language in the middle. The best way to do this is to simply name things around you in English. Why does this work? Your brain is very good at creating habits. When you always translate chair into your native language, you create a bad habit. By just looking at a chair and thinking chair, you are teaching your brain a new, better habit. You are building a new mental pathway that goes straight from the object to the English word. This is called direct association. How to make it more effective? Start with your home. You know your home best. Every day, pick a room, like the kitchen or the bedroom, and mentally name everything you see. For example, in the kitchen, fork, spoon, knife, plate, glass, fridge, microwave. Add simple descriptions. Once you know the basic word, add a simple adjective. This helps you build simple sentences. For example, a red apple, a cold bottle, a comfortable chair. Use your phone. Your phone is a powerful tool. When you see a word you don't know, quickly search for it. You can even change your phone's language to English. Don't just think, say it quietly. And when you are alone, say the word out loud. When you say the word, it helps you remember it better. This is called active recall. By making this a daily habit, even for just 5 minutes, you will slowly fill your brain with useful English words that you can access instantly. It's like building a solid foundation for all your other English skills. Tip 2. Your inner narrator, the story of your day. This strategy is about creating a running story inside your head about your day, all in English. It's like having a personal podcast or an audiobook of your life that only you can hear. Why is this so effective? It's constant practice. Most people don't have a lot of chances to speak English every day. This technique gives you constant, free practice. You can do it anywhere, walking, cooking, waiting in line, without anyone knowing. It builds fluency. You are not just learning words. You are learning how to connect them into sentences. This helps you think in phrases, not just single words, which is key to speaking more smoothly. It's personal and real. You're using words and ideas that are important to you right now. This makes the language more memorable and useful. How to make it work for you? Start simple. Don't try to tell a complex story. Just start with what you see or what you're doing. Example, you're making breakfast. Think, I am in the kitchen. I am making coffee. The water is boiling. Narrate your feelings and thoughts. Move from what you're doing to what you're thinking. Example, you're sitting in a meeting. Think, this meeting is long. I'm a little tired. I want to drink some tea later. Ask yourself questions. Make it a conversation with yourself. Example, what will I do after work? Will I go to the gym? Or will I just go home? This helps you practice question forms. Don't worry about being perfect. Your inner narrator doesn't need perfect grammar. The goal is to get your brain used to using English for everyday thoughts. If you make a mistake, just correct it and move on. The more you do it, the fewer mistakes you'll make. By making this a habit, you turn every moment into a chance to practice. Your brain will start to see English as a natural language for your own thoughts in life, not just for school or travel. Tip 3. Imagine conversations, your personal rehearsal. This technique is about practicing speaking without the fear of making mistakes in front of others. You're creating imaginary dialogues in your mind, which prepares you for real-life situations. This is one of the most powerful ways to get ready for actual conversations. Why it's so helpful? No pressure. You are the only person in the conversation. so you can make as many mistakes as you want, and nobody will know. This freedom helps you take risks and try new words and phrases. Ready for real life. By rehearsing conversations, you build muscle memory for language. When a similar situation happens in real life, your brain has already practiced what to say, so the words come out more easily and naturally. Expands your vocabulary. As you imagine different scenarios, you'll discover new words you need. For example, if you imagine a conversation at a restaurant, you might think of words like menu, order, or bill. This helps you learn useful, practical vocabulary. How to practice this technique? Think about daily situations. Start with simple, everyday scenarios. At a store, imagine you want to buy something. Excuse me, how much is this? Do you have this in a different color? With a new person, imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. Where are you from? What do you do for work? Do you have any hobbies? Don't just listen, talk. In your mind, create a dialogue. Think of what the other person might say, and then think of your reply. For example, other person, hey, what are you doing this weekend? You think, I am going to the park. Other person, that sounds fun. Are you going alone? You think, no, I'm going with my friend. Friend's name. Imagine different roles. Try to imagine you are the other person in the conversation too. This helps you practice listening and responding to different types of questions. By using this method, you are actively training your brain to switch from thinking about English to using it for communication. It's like a free, unlimited practice partner that is always available. Tip 4. Change your fun time. Learn while you relax. This is one of the most enjoyable ways to get your brain to think in English. Instead of only studying with books, you can use movies, music, and social media to immerse yourself in the language. When you consume media in English, your brain starts to understand the language in a natural context, the way native speakers use it every day. Why is this a powerful method? You learn real English. Textbooks are great for grammar, but movies and music teach you slang, idioms, and natural rhythm. You learn how people actually speak, which is very different from a classroom. It's effortless. You're not studying. You're just relaxing and enjoying yourself. And your brain is learning without you even trying. It trains your ear. Listening to English songs, podcasts, or shows helps you get used to the sounds and speed of the language. This improves your listening skills a lot. How to get started. Watch with a plan. Don't just watch a movie and hope to learn. Start with English subtitles on. When you feel more comfortable, watch the same movie again with no subtitles. You will be surprised at how much you remember. Listen to music actively. When you hear a song you like, search for the lyrics online. Read them while you listen. Try to understand the meaning of the song. This connects the words you hear with the words you see. Follow English accounts online. Change your social media to English. Follow English news pages, artists, or comedians. Read their posts and comments. This is a great way to see how people use English in a casual, everyday way. Tip 5. Start with short, simple thoughts, from one word to a sentence. When you begin to think in a new language, it can feel like a lot of work. You might try to create a perfect long sentence and get stuck. This tip is about taking the pressure off and starting with something easy. Why is this a good idea? It's not overwhelming. Thinking in English for the first time can be hard. By starting with just one word, you make the task feel easy and achievable. This helps you build confidence. It builds a foundation. All sentences are made of words. By training your brain to quickly access single English words for simple thoughts, you are building the basic blocks you will need later to form full sentences. It creates a new habit. The goal is to make thinking in English a habit. It is much easier to start a new habit with a small, simple action than a big, complicated one. How to put this into practice? Start with a single words. See a big building? Just think, big. The food tastes good. Just think, delicious. You are walking and you feel the wind. Just think, wind. Add a second word. Once you feel comfortable with single words, try adding a second word. Instead of big, think big building. Instead of delicious, think very delicious. Instead of wind, think strong wind. Make it a simple sentence. After that, You can add a little more to make a simple sentence. Big building becomes, that is a big building. Very delicious becomes, this food is very delicious. Strong wind becomes, the wind is very strong. By following this step-by-step process, you are teaching your brain to be comfortable with English in small pieces. Over time, these small pieces will naturally connect together to form full, fluent thoughts.